top of this, camera and everything, y'all, because it's always looking at the ceiling. When it start, it be looking at the table. Next thing you know, it be looking at the ceiling when it actually finish counting down. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I am Joanne, and I'm here live while another video is uploading. I said that last night. I said I had to do another video today for my challenge. It's all about love, and I just finished getting it together, uploading it, and now it's an hour before I can go upstairs and everything, unless I have to take my computer upstairs too, which I do sometimes, and just put it on the bed and get in it. But I said, let me just jump on and everything. I got a couple new books and everything. They're not new, y'all, but they're new to me, okay? Got some more books, and I wanted to make something tonight. I was watching this really simple a simple project that Pam was doing on her channel from 3 years ago. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. And I said, maybe I'll do it tonight. And I wasn't sure, but I was thinking about it. So I said, let me just go live and see if anybody hop on and everything. Because sometimes I start a live, hello there, and I start talking and nobody shows up. And then I delete. And then I wait a few minutes and I go live again. Because maybe somebody is like, oh, she's live. And then, they come on or whatever. So, yeah, I have a few books, and I want to share my books with you, let you see what I got from the schoolhouse today and everything, because they be giving away all kinds of books for the children, but the children don't want no books. You know what I'm saying? Some kids will take a book if they think, that is something they're interested in. But a lot of times the kids don't want no books. And the books going to end up in the dumpster or wherever they put the books at. But I be looking to see if it's something that I can use. Hello there. See, it's 3 people on already. So I'm going to start taking the books out and everything. I wasn't sure how it's going. I'm okay. My voice sounds a little, some kind of way, but I don't even know what's happening. When I was doing that last video, my nose was all stuffed up for no reason. I was like, what in the world? And now I feel like, hello there. We up to 10 people watching. So here's one of the books that was in the Free for All box today. This was in the Free for All box. I was like, oh, I need that. Yeah, because kids not looking at this stuff. This stuff is on, internet and all of that, and you can access it if you want. Hello there. I'm Joanne. How are you? How you doing? And everything. So this book was a freebie for today at our school. I didn't even know it had a sticker on here. It says $25. Somebody paid for it. But this was, you can have it, whoever wants it, right? And I said, oh, let me get that. Let me get that book. I need that. Okay? So I got this book. We're not going to look at all the pages, but I will show you some of them. This is cool. This don't need to end up in a landfill, somewhere in a dumpster. So I got it and brought it on home. The Hardy Boys and Girl Who Started America. Okay, this is good for junk journaling. I know don't nobody want, not everybody want to hear about it. But that's what we do with this kind of thing. Okay, this is good. My throat is really in a sling or something. I'm not sure what's happening. But see all of these, Declaration of Independence. They don't teach this stuff in school no more. I'm just saying. This is, what we did. Let me move these other books so you can see. That's why I don't like this orientation like this, because you can't see the whole thing. But yeah, like this is what we do in Journal World, And so I got this book. I was like, yeah, I need that. Excuse me. America's Wild Animals. Look at that. Tells you all the animals, for different states and everything like that. Hello. It is a cool book. I agree. And it's almost sinful to tear the books up, right? Just to be making junk journals. But people treasure junk journals, right? Like there are many people who pay big money, like, two, three, $400, $700 for these books that we make. Look at this. Our presidents. Barack is in here. Now, this is fairly new because Barack is in here, okay? All right. Okay. The president that we have right now, okay, I don't see him in here. Okay. I see the Bushes. I see Clinton. I see Barack. So I guess his picture should be here, and then Biden, and then him again. I'm sorry, y'all. I need something. I'm not sure what it is. A lemon. I don't know what it is, but something is not helping me right now. So this is cool. Okay, we won't turn the page. Just turn the page. I looked at that one. Okay. All right. So this is good stuff. History. I was saying to one of the people, shoot, that's Denali. Oh, you saw Denali? I don't know where you saw that. But okay, listen, I was sharing to somebody in my that's 40 miles west of where I live. Wow. See, maybe this book is for you and me tonight. Okay. Yeah. So I was sharing with one of, this is cool. Dark Days is what they call it. With one of the people who support one of the students in our school. I was sharing, it was a time when there was a time in the season when people could not get education because it was not granted, right? So they couldn't get education. Then a time in season came when we had to get education and we were made to learn. Today we're living in a time where they still have to go to school, but they don't care whether the children learn. That's what's happening today. That's what's going on. It's not about teachers, it's just about government rules, policy, curriculum, everything that's shoved together in some kind of way like this. Give them to them. Give it to them. It don't matter whether they understand it. Give it to them. Oh, show them a little bit of this. Okay, move over here and do this. That's how it is. It's not good. But, that's where we at. We try to do something with where we are. I'm just trying to show y'all these books. I try not to get into, those kinds of conversations too bad or too deep, I should say, because it becomes a problem. Hi, Maya. It becomes a problem because that's where I work at. Walt Disney. Excuse me, y'all. So it's a lot of things in here that's going to be pretty useful. Okay, I was hoping I could make something tonight too. I'm not sure what I'm going to make, but I'm going to make something. I've been thinking a sticker page. Let's make a sticker page. That means you got to get all your stickers out. I got a sticker book over to the side, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make a sticker book page or a page in my journal. Hello, Wisconsin Dells. Hello, I coach at high school. They do, wait a minute. They get mad if you talk about Barack Obama and push school ass guy. Okay, listen. All I'm saying is we gotta tread lightly, okay? Because it's not cool that certain topics can be discussed, but it could jeopardize your employment. Like that's just not even cool. We're only talking about truth, but I guess our truth is not everybody else's truth. Like their truth is not ours. So we gotta tread lightly. So I just kind of, am kind of sensitive about what I share, but at the same time I share because I have some children resources that I created that the children need. And sometimes I just think about just talking to my people here about the things that, like really matter where school is concerned and children are concerned. I'm from the world's oldest religion. Oh, man, I'm about to check it. Oh, somebody said they're from India. Well, hello, I live in USA and Maryland. Wow. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. Hello, Junk Journal My Way. Hello. So, y'all, we're looking at this book, okay? I'm going to move on. Uh-oh, I saw some currency. I had 2 students in my class today who were sent to my classroom by the principal, said, can they stay in there for about an hour? And they were middle school. I think grade 5 or 6, okay? And one of them looked at me and said, excuse me, what time is it? And I said, the clock is right there. Like the clock was right over top of my head at my desk, and she was sitting right here. And she was like, oh, okay. And I said, you can't read the clock, can you? And she just looked and she was like, I can. And I was like, you can't. And so she said, and she was just laughing with her friend. There was 2 of them, and they were kind of smirking it off. I said, I said, let's look at the clock. I said, look at the clock. I said, there are 2 hands on the clock. The short hand is pointing to the hour. The long hand is pointing to the minutes. Okay, so now look at the shorthand. Find the shorthand. I'm talking about 5th grade or 6th. Okay, they could have been 4th. I'll say between 4 and 6. That's their grade level. I imagine they're in the 5th grade at least. I said, find the shorthand and then tell me what hour we're in. So they looked, and the one who asked the question, she said, 12? And I was like, yes. And so, because she was, not real sure. And so I said, okay, now look at the number 1. And when you look at the number 1, I want you to start counting by 5. Count by 5 until you get to 12. So the one who didn't ask the question, she was doing it. Then the other one, she started doing it too. So I said, well, just stop when you get to where the long hand is. So then she was like, 12:25. And I said, yes, exactly. I said, now there are some dots between the numbers. Is the long hand on any of the dots? I'm not looking at all. They looking over top of me at the clock up on the wall, and I'm looking at them. And so she said, no. I said, is directly on the 5? She said, yes. I said, good. So what time is it? She said 12:25. I said, okay. I said, now when you see the shorthand, if it's not directly on a number, but it's between a number or between a number, like say it's between 11 and 12, is here. It points to the hour. So if it's not on the 12, it hasn't gotten to 12. What time is it? She said 11. I said, you got it. I said, that's how you look at a clock. And you start at 1 and you count by 5. They was like, oh, that's really cool. Honey, I said they're not teaching the children how to learn the analog clock. Okay? So when my grandson is 13, he just turned 13 on the 7th of this month. When he was in the 2nd grade, and I was his one-on-one support, I was going with him to school all the time, right? I see people keep coming on, leaving. It's okay. I'm still talking, though. I said, while we were in that 2nd grade class, my grandbaby's teacher used to say, Tayen, what time is it? And he would look at the clock, which is an analog clock, and he would read the clock. and then he would tell her what time it is. Sometimes his hour might be off, but his minutes were rarely off because he still had to discern or decipher, I should say, decipher whether it was between, so was it this hour or was it already that hour? But she was always asking him, Tayam, what time is it? Because she knew that my baby at 7 years old could read the analog clock. Okay? These kids don't know how to do that. So meanwhile, not all of them don't know how, but a lot of them don't. Okay? Okay, let's move on from this book. Because, maybe that's why the people got off. Who knows why they got off? I don't know. But they off. Meanwhile, I'm getting some views. I'm getting some likes. And I'm getting some watch time. This was the very first book that I saw in the Free for All box. This was the very first one. I said, oh, we can take that? Okay, well, let me get it. Because I definitely need to add this to my journals because we be giving this kind of stuff away. Make these journal pages, And I know some kid could use this, but it's clearly at a place where they don't use this no more. That's why it's in there for free. It's not a part of our curriculum, so they don't use it. So this is what, this looks like. When I think about it, I'll be like, what if I had put this book together? Okay? Capital to review. Is I Love Lucy still on television? They don't even know that. That's how outdated this book is. Okay? From when? Let's see. From when? All right, it's reserved 2004. 04. Okay? So this book is a book of all things, teaches the children, something that a kid can have in the car, to come together with. I remember we used to have these picture word things like that. Okay? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All kinds of things. Look at this. I don't know what level this book is, but I'm sure it's over my grandson's grade 3. But some of this, the big kids in our school can't even do. They can't even do it. And then I have this, which is just a little reader. I was thinking about reading this little book on my children's channel, a chapter book. It's just a small one. I wasn't sure. But we always collect these kind of books too. I saw this. Somebody's fighting, obviously. Somebody's poking fun. We can use this. Okay, this is a good little book that we can use. Got a lot of pictures in it. Yes. Okay, those were the days. All right, let's see what else I have. I got this book too. Nevermore. The Trials of Morrigan Crow. I don't know if anybody knows about this story or whatever, but it was, when I was thumbing through it and reading some of it, it was kind of cool. I was like, if I read books, I would probably read this. This is probably a cool book. It's probably a cool book, but I don't know. But I'm not going to read it. I'm using it for other situations. This is another one. Okay. What's this? Inquisitors, the Inquisitor's Apprentice. I think it's some Okay, we're not sure how we're going to handle this. But some books like this, you can just decorate the pages, draw pictures of your own on here and everything, and then color them. I wanted to make something tonight. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Then I saw this book. Something's wrong with me right now with my throat. I need something. But this is like a you see what it is, like an exercise book. And they making the alphabets with their body parts. Yeah. This is a cool book that you can turn into a journal. Pages are glued in. You can even keep all of that. Let's see. This is pretty cool. How they can move their bodies around and do all of this to make these letters. This is something. That's something, right? Look how his arms are back to make the letter G. That's something. This is way cool. Somebody may want to see it. Oh, okay. Well, what's happening with that letter M? Okay. And the N. Wow. That's something. Excuse me, y'all. This is very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Those S's is something else. I think the easiest one for me would have been the T so far. I think. All right. The V is cool. Look at this W, man. Look at that W. Both of them are interesting. X. Y. Z. That's cool. So on the inside, they just show it to you up close. That's what they did. They show you all the letters up close. And of course, if you give somebody one alphabet, they will get two, because it's nothing else you can do about that. Just pass it right on. Then I got this book too, Learning About Our Country, Ready to Use Ideas. That would be so cool, right? I'm looking, I say I can probably do the T without any help, okay? It probably was a couple more, but I ain't really look at it. How long this sticky paper been in there? Who knows? Excuse me. State fact sheet. It's got the state, the abbreviation, the capital, the year, the nickname. Okay. So Maryland, Annapolis, 1788, Old Line State. Okay. All right. This is good. I'm glad I saw these. When I looked this morning, I told myself, I wonder what kind of good books they got in there. Actually, that was yesterday morning, and I never looked. And then this day, when it was time to get ready to go home, I was walking a student to the office for early dismissal, and I said, let me look at the books. And I looked and I said, oh, okay, I found something. Everything you need to know about American history. So this is basically what was there. And that's the last book that I got. So, you know, put these in with other kinds of interesting papers, old papers. Excuse me, I don't know what's wrong with my throat. Jesus. I don't have no idea what's happening. But something is not right. I just drank water before I started the video. But something is not cool. So that's that, y'all. So now what I was thinking about was some stickers. But I also was thinking about that paper project that Pam was doing, which was paper, just white paper. And it's like, do you want to start a journal? Do you want to? I don't want this book sitting right here. um, I'm thinking, let me see. I am thinking, let me see. I'm thinking, y'all, should I take a page and make a thing? What do you mean, take a page and make a thing? Whatever I think about, then I have to think about how I'm going to incorporate it into a journal. So this is a big piece of paper. Let me see. This one is 11 and a half. I couldn't get it to this. 8.5 by 11. That's what it says. But it looks like it's really big. And it's perforated. How cool is that? So a standard piece of paper. Standard piece of paper. Where's my... I'm just hanging out with y'all for a minute. That's all I'm doing, is hanging out with y'all for a minute. So this is one sheet. And then we can put some pages in here. Make like a little giveaway journal. Let me see how we really might be able to do it this way. Like that. And then put some pages in it. Okay? Y'all like this, or y'all like a glue page? Hi, Robin. Want to do a glue page? Want to do a little journal, a little bonus journal? What y'all want to do? A little bonus journal? That's what this, I'm looking at this for. Or a little glue page. Let me get a few sheets of paper while people are saying hello to each other. Let me get a little piece of paper. Not a piece, but a couple of pieces. Just a few. Just a couple. Just some white paper, regular white paper. That's what the project was about today that I was watching from 3 years ago. So I have to make a little template sheet first. Little template sheet. which has to be a little bit shorter than what we have here. Okay, we don't do no measurements and stuff over here like that. All right, let me just pull it up here a little bit more, like so. Okay, and then I'm going to take that much off. Okay, let's let this straight. Just like that. I just rip that piece off. And then I'm going to back this out past the seam. So that's the spine. And that's the edge of the book. But I want this to be inside the book. So that should be okay like that. And then put this here, this ruler, and I'm going to mark this. Wait, I might use my craft knife. I just don't want to cut the edge of my paper. And I don't want to cut my bag. One more time, real soft. I should be using my my healing mat. Now, this is probably the right size, a good size to put in here. See? Now it's inside like that. Okay? And then we want to make probably maybe 10. So maybe 10. Fold about 10 papers. It's 1. We already had 1, so that's 2. I can't see on top of this white to fold. Okay? We're just trying to make a little glue page. I'm not a glue page, a little bonus journal. Like when you make a journal, then you can give them another journal that they can decorate. And I said that might be really cool. The video I was watching was old, but some people don't like coffee dye, tea dye paper. They like regular white paper because they really are, journaling. They might take some ivory color paper or something like that, but I'm taking my jacket off. But some people don't want that paper that we make. They don't understand how to write on that, So I was looking at that video in bits and parts while I had some free time at work today. While the children was at resource, I was watching it. So I'm just right here putting this little flat book together. Let me see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 makes 12 sheets. So let's get maybe 2 more. 6 and make 8. Okay? So we can get on with the day. I still have 56 minutes. It was an hour and 17 minutes or something like that on there. And say 56 minutes left. All right, so this is 8 sheets of paper. I'm going to grab my healing mat because I do not want to cut my glue bag up and then I have to make another one and everything. That won't be all right. When I can get a mat. Well, now let me see where it's at before I walk away because I done put all this stuff somewhere. It's right here. Oh, this is brand new. I opened it because I got my green and black one is already open, but it's not here. It's in another box somewhere. So we gotta open this one. Because that little one I was using, man, that thing was too small and aggravating, because as soon as you cut through it, as soon as you cut, it put the cut in the board. So I was like, oh, okay. But I got it from the Dollar Tree. It helped me out until I was able to get this. So we're not really complaining. Okay? Not really. All right, so we got that. We're going to put this on here like this. I just wanted to see if I could make one. I mean, I thought it was pretty simple to make. So I said, I'm sure I can make it. I just don't know, whether I'm going to do it. All right, so that cut straight through. All 8 of them, 2 swipes, got it done. And then we're going to go this way, and we're going to take this edge off. You can't hardly see it because it's white paper. Trying to feel it. And I think that's it. I'll press this down nice and tight. And sometimes when you're cutting this, okay, this knife will jump right off of there. You can feel the cut, but it just goes right away and everything. All right, so this is our page that we took out of the book. And then these are inside. It looks like we can cut it down just a little bit more because it's not all the way in the way I want it to be in. Okay? Just a wee bit more. Just a wee bit. Looks like fun. It is so much fun. It is so much fun, y'all. And it's like I've been missing it for a long time, right? And I love making the stuff. The big part is me making sure that I don't, let me line this up, me making sure that I don't keep measuring myself against other people, because they have been doing it for a long time, longer than me, right? And some people are very crafty. They have that gift. I don't have the gift, I don't have the gift. I just love it. And that's the difference between where I am, what I can do, versus where they are and what they do. So I try not to keep measuring myself. Sometimes I want to tell myself, let's watch a video so we can see what we're going to make. And it's like, I don't want to be doing that. Just start and make what you're going to make. Let God show you what to make, because you don't need to worry about what somebody else is making. It's okay to go get some inspiration, but I don't want to feel like I can't create anything if nobody else, if I don't watch somebody else do it or something like that. No, you can just get in here. Okay, and put all these inside. Just like this. And then we're going to put them together. Make sure they're all ready and good. And then we're going to get this, and let's get some ink. Let's get some ink. I want that same ink like Pam was using. She had her blue ink. I'm going to get my blue ink because it was so cool. It was so cool, y'all. Okay. I was like, oh, okay. Some people just get in there and do what they doing, the way they doing it, and that's the end of it, you know? And I love watching everything on Pam's channel. I just do, because she just makes this thing possible for anybody. And she says all the time when she's crafting, she says it's easy, anybody can do it. And it's not easy, and I don't think anybody can do it, but I think anybody can try. And if they put their mind to it and they really want it, you know, you really want it to happen, you'll get it done. It's just, you know, do you want to do it? That's what you got to know. Because it's not easy. This is not easy work. This is very challenging to think about what you're going to do and how can you do it. And, you know, you already don't know what you're doing. So you're trying to figure the whole thing out. And it's not easy. It can get frustrating. You're like, man, I need something to put here. And that's why I keep buying stuff. Because it's like, I'd rather buy things than to be doing all this stuff, trying to put these books together or these things together, then you'll have nothing else to use. Because I noticed that people had to stop doing just the crafting and get into the whole tutorial. At some point, you got to do something else. And I've been telling myself that you can't just make journals, but I can. I can just be on this channel, make journals, and sell them on my own website. You don't have to have no Etsy store or nothing. You can just collect the emails and let the people buy it through your website. Because I done heard so many stories about how Etsy shut somebody's store down and how it got all crazy and everything like that. And they done built this stuff up and created this, you know, audience on their platform, and in some kind of way or other, they got booted off. And I was like, man, that don't sound cool at all. But they promote all of that. That's the point of having your own website. Something that you got to pay for, and, you know, all of that. They'll host it for you and keep everything up and running and all that. You got to pay for it. But that thing don't sound too cool at all. This way and then here. And now that's the little paper journal. That's the little paper journal, y'all, just like that. It's just easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to we can go ahead and ink it up later with whatever we're going to do. And we're going to go ahead and put it together. Let me find my needle. The needle is hiding down in the little pack. Let's see. Let me just get this. This little bundle packet like this came from Temu. And you get all of these things that's in here. 2 bone folders and the book creaser, 2 bone folders, all these needles, this little ring thimble, you know, some skizzers. These are skizzers. Okay, you squeeze these scissors. That's what that is. You get all of this and 3 types of wax, 4 types of wax twine, and this all. And all of that came for like $3 and some change. Like probably $5. It might have been like 4 something or 3 something, almost $5. But this I got from Temu separate, which is just some needles. Okay, because you gotta be having these things. You don't even know what the one you was using at right now. And these are sewing needles. Oh yeah, these the sewing needles that I ordered, because my mother said, I can't see them little needles no more. I said, Mom, you can see it. She said, girl, I need something bigger than that. I got this and they sent me these. I said, this a whole weapon. She can't sew no blouse with this. Put some kind of hole in there. She be like, why you bought me that? What is that for? A sewing machine? Let me find my needle. Here it is. So I got some needles from it's right here, but it's sliding down in the thing. I got this one right here. Can y'all see that? Okay. I got these in this pack, Singer from Walmart. This was on like $2, dollars and change. Okay? So since we have white paper, I'm going to use this white. And they said for how many signatures you go over this like this, hang it over a little teeny bit like that, and then go how many signatures you have. I only have one signature I'm sewing in, so I'm just going to go ahead on over this way. And I'm going to get a little extra because I always do, okay? And then that's it. Then you thread this thing in here like this, and you don't have to put no knot or anything. And I was like, well, how you going to do that? What size are the ones that you purchased from Walmart? This says 7 pieces like this. Yarn darners. Okay? So 14/18. Okay? That's where I got them from Walmart. So now I just thread this thing and just have like this much of a tail. And then I'm going to here in the middle. You can mark it if you want to. Just kind of figure out where you want it at. Let me get this. Put this on here. And then put one on here. I got these great big safety, what you call them? Not safety pins. I can't think of it. Paper clips. I said safety pins, and then my mind was thinking clothespins, not clothespins, honey. Paper clips to hold this paper and come all the way down here. But they packed up in that box over there in one of them totes. So you just kind of find the middle with your eye or something like that, or you can mark it. It's up to you. And then you stick this right through the middle and come out of here like this. Pull your tail. If that's the long one, stop pulling, pull the other one till you get that short tail and it comes out. Pull the long one back in and then come up here at the top somewhere close to the inside, not to the edge, because you want it to be where you can just have it in the book like that. And then pull that thread like you did before, and then you got to pull it through with that other one. Leave that tail in the middle. Y'all see that tail is right there. Okay. Now that we went in the middle out, came up north at the top of the book, then we come all the way down south about the same way. See, it's this much distance. Maybe it's from the tip of your thumb to the break of your thumb. Okay, from that distance. Okay, and then find that same distance down at the bottom in south, right? And then stick that right in there on the crease. Watch your fingers, and they'll come all the way through. Now you did that one. Pull this one in, and then you got that nice line right there. And that tail was there. It'd be better if the yarn was different color, but it's white paper. Then I'm pulling this needle back on here a little bit, so the tail is there. And you got to go back in that middle hole without piercing that thread. You don't want to pierce that thread because it'll split it, and you don't want to split it. Then come back in here and make sure you move the tail and push that back through that same middle. And that's the end. Now I got that sewed through. I'm going to take the needle off. And now I have one tail on this side, which I'm going to put under the thread. And I'm going to pull it gently, but not too tight because I don't want to rip it because this is paper, right? And then we tie it one way, and then we tie it backwards the other way. And that's supposed to make a box knot. And just because you tied it like that, then tie it the other way one more time, as Pam say, for good measure, to make sure. And now, this is the top, this is the top of our book. And you can leave this and you can put beads on here or whatever you want like that. So it can be like dangles or whatever like that. I've been looking for the Dharmas for my slow stitch projects. The Walmart that I went to didn't have them, but I will have to look at. Okay, and I hope you find them too. And they were less than $2 for 7 pieces. And so then we just sometimes make a little bow if that's what you want. You can pull that nice and tight without pulling the strings. And now we got a whole little journal. Just like that. Just that quick. You can get this one of these bone folders out. I didn't know what this thing was. They kept saying a bone folder. I said, why do they call it a bone folder? What is that? I was writing all these terms down and had this stuff on a piece of paper stuck to my table, around the edges of my table, so I could know what to say while I'm making these videos when I first started, honey, because I didn't know what was going on. And so now, I should have creased it before I sewed it with this, but it's okay. It still does the same thing. Just make it nice and sharp. And that's it with that. And now it's flat. See that? And now when you open that, you have this. So now we can decorate this part, okay? Let's decorate this part. So when we be decorating this, where's the little flat book? We can find something like that. How cute is that? Right? You can take this out of here like this. And then you can tear this all around. It's not 2 pictures, so you're okay. Tear this all the way around, like so. And then you can come down here a little bit just so your whole edge all the way around is matching that you tore it. And it has this little rough edging. It's hard when it's only a little bit like this, because it keeps chipping, as you can see. But it's okay. Just chip it off so you can have as much edge as you need without going and tearing the line off. Okay? Then we have that. You can put it down there like that if you want, or you can put it on top of something else. I'm going to take a little bit more off of this so it's not like it's so wide on one side and not on the other. Okay. And then, let me see. So it says, I used to be so intimidated with the binding method for the first 6 months of making junk journals, so much so that I did not want to put the journal together, but I pressed through and learned to do it. That's right, and that's what I'm doing. I'm learning to do it because, honey, I like to clean my desk up. Every time I make a project, I have to clean my desk because I'm one of them people that, I guess it's OCD. I'm not sure about it. They came up with this, but years ago, they had no O or C or D. You understand? They just said you can't deal with it, and I wasn't able to deal with it with all the clutter and the junk. Like I can't think and focus. So I'll be cleaning my desk up, but I'm getting ready to have a messy desk because I need to focus on all the things that I'm trying to do. Okay, so now my question to me is, do I want to put some text behind this? And I might want to. But that's not going to be the right color. So let's see what else we have over here. Maybe it can just be black and white. So let me see what we have over here. This is not the book. It's this red one, I think. Okay, I'm saying I was going to try to use the books that we have. I didn't see a lot of anything in the books. but I saw something that had a lot of just text in it. Or maybe I thought I was looking at some text. I thought I did see it. Maybe it's this. Let me see. I saw a book that looked like it had a lot of. Wait a minute. It's not this one. It's not. It might be this. It's not. But one of these books had. Let me see, y'all. Let me raise up. It's not this, because this the one got the glossy pages. I thought it was this red book. It might be this. I don't really know. And this look like it's all right, maybe. Let's take this one. That's the Declaration of Independence. Let me see. I'm gonna take this one, because I can't find what I'm talking about. What I was thinking I saw, I don't see. Let me see something. Let me see. This is not long enough. It needs to have text to the top and the bottom. Okay, well, that's not working. So this can work, though. And so you just, this way the tab ruler come in handy. This way the tab ruler come in handy. But I ain't got no tab ruler. And I'm trying to convince myself not to buy any. I see a set of 3 on Temu for $4. And I was like, girl, you just bought all of the zigzag scissors, different patterns, because your stuff was in storage. Now you got 2 sets. Don't buy no, no tab rulers. We ain't got time for that. So I'm going to tear it myself. Okay? That's how you do some of this stuff like this. And hopefully it'll be okay and not over top of your book. Like that. Like that, okay? Now, we can use some ink around that. And I'm just going to use it like this. And that'll get it on there, because that's all we need is around the edge. Like so. To go with our book. With what we already did. Then we glue this down. Where's my needle at, though? Maybe it rolled off. I don't want it to roll on the floor. It might be on the floor. I'm not sure. On my pillow that's under my feet. Okay, so we'll put this on here. Right on here. And then we will just pop this page down on here. Like so. And this, it might be hanging over a little bit, but it'll be okay. It's not too bad. It's not hanging too bad. We just have to make sure that we get it closer to the spine than it is to the flip open of the book. Then, once you get that, then you take this and put this down. Okay. And we could have put some color on there, but we don't need none. Some ink. You don't have to have any. Okay. You just put that on there. That can be the front of the book. And then you can look in the book, you can look right here, and you can find your something to put up there, or you can find it from somewhere else. Some school words. That's what it says. Bestest friends. That's a good one right there. You can tear this, tear that. Then you have this, and you can just come and get this piece here. And tear that off, tear that off, tear that off. Come back, tear that down a little bit more. Then we get a different color ink, like maybe brown or the red or something like that. And we ink around this. And put this on here. Make it like a little tag. Give it a little bit more. So it's standoutish and everything. And then we can put it there or you can put it here. It's up to you where you want to put it. Maybe here. Looks good right there to me. Okay. And then we can put this right there. Now we got the front of our book cover like this. Okay. That's how you can do that. And it's hanging over a little bit on the edge, and it's still okay. You can tear a little bit of it off if you want, or you can leave it. And I'll just tear a little bit, and then we'll still get the little dauber and hit it with the blue again, and it'll be okay. Is that blue? It is. And just come right here on the edge and just doll it back up. All right? And then inside, we're not going to put a whole bunch of nothing in here because we want to leave it so that somebody else can do a thing with it themselves. But I'm going to get something. I'm going to get something to put over there real quick on some of these pages right here, like so. I don't want these books to fall on my laptop. And I have something right here with my little, this is all I had before I went to the storage. I just had bought all of this stuff so I could add some stuff to my my little stash so I could have something because it was rough over here in these parts. Okay, so we can put a little piece of something somewhere. This just a little piece of washi. You can decorate with anything you want to leave the people, whoever you want, end up giving this to. You want to give them some space to be able to decorate how they want. We just put this on here, like a little piece. Something interesting for them to look at. Slide it. Let's see, I'm trying to slide it up a little bit. Okay. And don't get too much involved with it. Not too much. Just enough. so they can just have something when they look. They can go ahead and do a thing themselves. Okay, maybe we'll put another one of these somewhere else. You know, like somewhere over here. Or on an angle or something. Right there might work. Okay, and then let's see what we have in here. Maybe somebody might want this somewhere. It's like a little receipt. Something like that. Might have to make a little belly band out of something. Like this. Not that, because that's too close. Let's see what we got in this paper pad. Maybe this one. We'll need a little piece of scissor and let me see. A little piece of decorative cut. See, this is the stuff that I just bought. That, you know, I ain't need to buy it. I need to just get my own stuff out of the storage. But it didn't happen. And then we can just cut that little piece and cut that little piece. And it's okay. And just put this thing right here. Just a little bit on that end. And a little bit on this end. And you can just leave this here. Like so. And they can take it out or whatever they want to do with it. Okay? And then, we want to let it dry now. So we won't do that. Okay? And then, maybe we add another something here. Maybe a cute sticker of some sort. No, we don't put that on there. We don't want to give them too much. We got to make sure that they can feel out where they want to go with it. Let me see. Let's see what we see in here. Maybe, maybe not. And here is something. Oh, that's pretty too. Look, that's pretty. It's like a label though, more than what we want. Let's see. That's pretty too. Let's see which one we want to use. I think this one. I think this one. All right. So we'll put this right here. Like that. Okay. And then maybe one more thing we'll put in here, and it might be a sticker. Maybe one more. We gave it some washing. Let's see. Let's get a sticker. All right. Let's get a little handful of stickers and see what I see out of this. Can't be nothing big. It need to be kind of small, and then we can let that be that. This one is cute. I am brave enough to climb any mountain. It's cute. Let's see what we got out of this. Koala bear. All right, let's see. I just picked up a handful. It's kind of cute. Maybe we'll use that. It's cute too. You need something a little bit more quiet or settled. This one looks kinda. Let's see what we have here. An old clock. A little butterfly. Just be a nice person. Oh, that would have been a cool one for in the front. Spilled coffee. This is cool too. Let's see. I don't want to put nothing down too fast. I want to see what I got. Was I lucky and got the perfect something? That's cute too. Yeah, I think I'll use that. That's small. I think I'll use that. This is cute too. Candlestick and rose. I think I like this. I was looking at this one, but I think this one is more settling. Okay? All right. Now let's put those in there. And this is a shiny sticker. So when it's shiny, I learned that you can tone it down like this with a soft sanding block. So use the soft side and it won't scratch up your image. It'll just take the shiny off. And it won't be as glossy. Still have some, but not a whole bunch. Okay. And it's okay. It's better. I think I have it. Okay. I'll put that right here in the middle. Okay. And now we got that. That's just a little something. Just a little something. And then we can put something here. And we're going to find us some book page that is not related to the book that we just used because we want to use something different. Okay? And so, let us just grab a book that is something that's not related. We can use this one. I got this from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. They have big books like this with a jacket and everything else. $1.25. Somebody wrote this book, and that thing is sitting in the Dollar Tree. Okay? So, we don't know why, but that's where it is. So we'll just get us a page. I don't tear this out that much because they have too many good pages here. But I'll take this one. And we'll use it to cover that up. We'll use it to cover this. Where's my ruler? Where's my ruler? I can use these scissors though. It's fine. I cut pretty straight. Yep. And then we cut this piece off. And we cut some of this bottom a little bit and make sure we don't cut it too short. A little bit more. And then we're going to put it right here. But we're going to ink it. We're going to ink it. Just like this. And we'll find our little sweet spot for where we want to tear it. Put our ruler to it. Where is it at? Right here. And we'll come up here and find where's the text end. This back here. We can get the ruler to move and help us out a little bit. Try to line it up with the line. All right, that look about okay. And then I don't see no letters, so it might be okay, I hope. I hope it's all right. Let's see. Like that, and then we're going to ink this. Let's cut this little tip off. And ink this. And then maybe another little bit right here. And that's that. And then we will come and cover up all of this. Like that. And then we'll put this down on top of it like that. And a cool idea, I'm going to do one more thing and that's going to be the end of it, okay? One more thing, guys. One more. And then that will be the end. While we have that right there, we'll use this piece right here. And we'll fold it. Let's see if I fold it this way. Like so. And then fold this over like this. And then put this one and fold this one. Like that. And that's a little bit stiff. I'm sorry. Okay, that's a little stiff. Not that stiff, but it's okay. We'll put this on here, like this. And Come on down here a little bit. Okay. It's a little bit wrinkly, and that's just because it's moist from that glue stick. Let me get a gel pen and hope that it'll play nice. 'Cause maybe it will, and maybe it won't. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple of them. Let's see. Uh-oh. Here we go. Just my own little stuff, little doodle. That's all it is. Little doodles. And now that's just as cute as it can be. That's just as cute as it can be. I'm going to come put some little bit of ink down here. It's still sticking to my hand. Put that down here, like so. And then on this side, maybe we can put something on here to offset it a little bit. Okay. Just put this on here, like so. And take this. We'll keep that. I'm going to put one here and one here. And then we'll just ink it. Just ink it. We should use black because the brown is already there. Just a little black. This stuff takes time. It ain't no joke. You got to think about it. You got to come together with it. You got to pull all the things out. Then you got to, think about, did you use this in your last make? And it's not no joke. But you only can come up with what you can come up with. Some people be buying all these kits, all these junk journaling kits, and comes with everything, all the digitals and all of the stickers and all of the vellum and whatever else comes in it, and they just use that, and they just cut it and make pockets and make tucks and make belly bands and all the things. That's what they do, and then that's it. And it's like, you ain't got no time for all of that because that's money. Keep buying the stuff over and over. For me, it is. It's money. I can't keep buying it. When I be spending these few dollars on Temu, I mean to be a few dollars too. 'cause I'll be playing. 'Cause this stuff is expensive, and you'll never get finished buying something. You're always wanting something more and something else and all of that. And it's just be a whole lot all the time. And so this is just another way of doing some kind of decoration to something that you can just make work for you real quick. Uh-oh, no glue up there. You can make this work for you and put this together. And we're going to give this away to somebody at some point. And I'm just going to add a little piece of this to it. Like 2 pieces here. And 2 pieces here. In the opposite direction. And then 2 pieces here. Stuck to my finger. And then no more. Right here we can just put some dots here. And that's okay. Just like that. And that's what we made. And this works in the junk journaling world just like that. And so that's what we have. And that's the back. Okay? And we just made a little bookmark. Let's cover up our little pens before the ink be dried. And when we try to use it, it won't work because we let it set out. And then we can just apply this to here with the same paper that we didn't use all of inside. And put it right here. Just like that. With a little bit of glue. We need something stronger though, because that paper, what you call that stuff, that glue stick, will be too thin and won't hold it for this bookmark, because the bookmark is heavier, it's folded, and then it has some other little pieces on it, and it'll pop that little paper glue stick up because it's not a permanent glue stick. So we just put a little bit on here and rub it, and we can put this right here, maybe up a little higher. Like so. We could have inked it. We could have, but we didn't. Okay. And then that's that. And take this little thingy, that's looking all cute and jazzed up like that, and pucker this down like so, and slide that right in. And now right beside that, you have that. And that's what we made tonight. Our little bonus journal book. Okay? Bestest friends. Okay? And that's it. And then it just has a little something in here. And they can write in there and finish decorating it the way they want. We got a little bit of something in here. Washi tape. A little slide pocket, you know. Little sticker there. Then another sticker on this last page somewhere. Where's it at? Right there, next to the last page. And this is on the inside. We didn't do anything with that. We can put something there, so that's not looking like that. Let's see what we have. Here goes something. How about we just put that there? And then we can have that on there like this. I didn't even look at that last inside page, but we found something just that quick. Put it right here. Slide it over, make sure we get our ends covered in glue. Okay? And then that can be that. That's the whole thing. That is a whole thing, just like that. And then we have that. Okay? That's a little book. What y'all think? It's kind of cool, right? Kind of cool. It doesn't take a whole lot. Why is that hanging out of there? Okay. Oh, this is just the tail. Okay. I was like, okay, did it break? It didn't break. It's still intact. Everything's all right there. Okay. That's the tail hanging down. So that was cool, right? I think that was cool. So thanks, guys, for hanging out with me and, being here. It's just, it's fun to know that somebody is interested in what you're doing, what you're trying to do, and that they think, you're cool. Because when you guys hang out with me, that's how I feel, that y'all think I'm cool. And I'm grateful that I have some kind of support like this because, yeah, why else you going to be doing something if, you're not going to be doing something that's going to be pleasing to somebody and they want to watch and support you and hang out with you and stuff like that. Other than that, you just doing it for naught. So I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me and chatting and talking to each other. That's just even, more bomb to me because, some of the people that hang out with me know some of the people that hang out with me and they, get on here and do a thing together and say, hey, how you? What's up? How you been? And that's just cool. So this is what I made tonight. I'm glad that I was able to make something. It felt good. I hadn't made anything in a while. And so, yeah, this is cool, cool, cool. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I love you guys so much. And I hope you think that, what I did was kind of cool. Okay? So I will look to see you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna make anything on Friday, and Saturday I might get to make something in the morning, but I'm gonna be gone all afternoon and evening. When I get back, it'll be after 8 p.m. because it's my pastor's birthday today, and so we have an event for him on Saturday. So yeah, I'm gonna be gone all day Saturday, so I might get a chance to do something Saturday morning, but chances are I will not be doing anything tomorrow on Friday. But thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all being here. And I'm going to be looking to see y'all on Saturday. If not Saturday, then Sunday I will be back. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a great Friday. And I will see y'all soon. Peace.